Hello, we are on Module 2, Lesson 13 today. Dividing multi-digit numbers using the algorithm. Okay, so today we are dividing multiple digits. Okay, so we have 2 digits here. We did estimation in Lesson 12, and now we are moving we're going to do a little estimation to begin with, but then we're going to use tables to help us with our standard algorithm, okay? So buckle up, we'll see where we're at, and you'll see kind of a little, a tool to help you when we don't have calculators, okay? So estimating 70,072 divided by 19. So if we look at this, I would go down to 70,000 and I would go up in my tens to 20, okay? So I'm going to take 70,000 divided by 20, okay? There's a couple different ways we can do this. You can immediately just take your zeros off the end and divide 7,000 in half. You can also, so we can do that, right? The other way we can do this, 70, 1, 2, 3, we can divide it by 10 first, and then we can divide it by 2 afterwards, because 10 times 2 is 20, okay? So if we divide this, this is going to give us our 7,000 divided by 2, okay? See how we kind of just, there's different steps we can take, okay? So if we think about it, let's think about this in our heads. So 7,000 is an odd number, right? So if we think 6,000's even, 2 goes into 6 3 times, right? And if we're dividing 1,000 in half, that's 500. So 3,500. You can also think of, you can divide 70 in half, if you can do that in your head, and then add your 2 zeros. You can do it that way too, okay? So go ahead and pause and copy. This is our estimation. Remember, it's just an estimate, okay? It's not an exact science. We're just giving us a roundabout number of where we think it's going to be, okay? So we are going to go back to this problem, but here's what we think it might be at. We think that this problem might be around 3,500, okay? Okay, so pause and copy, and I'm going to move down to the table, okay? So 19 is a number that we don't deal with very often. It's one of those oddball numbers, right? So I will not go to class and say, hey, what are the multiples of 19? Let's count them out. We usually only do 1 through 12. Okay, let's say the multiples of 1, 2, whatever. This is 19, so this is a little different, okay? So we know this is what we're going to do. So this is going to be our 1, okay? Our 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why do I go to 9? Well, I'll tell you. Because when I go up to 10, then I start another I start another digit with my standard algorithm, okay? So if you think about it this way, I have 70072 divided by 19, right? So how many times does 19 go into 70? I'm not sure. So I know that 19 times 1 is 19, okay? We think of it this way, 1 times 20 minus 1, okay? 2 times 20 minus 2. 2 times 20 is 40, minus 2 is 38, okay? 3 times 20 minus 3. 3 times 20 is 60, minus 3 is 57. Okay, you guys see the pattern here? You guys see a little bit of a pattern? 1, 3, 5. Okay. Start to look at your patterns. 4 times 20 minus 4. I need to get rid of that equal sign. Sorry, guys. Minus 4. So 4 times 20 is 80. Subtract 4 from that is 76. Did I follow my pattern? 5 times 20 is 100. Minus 5 is 95. Okay, 6 times 20, 120, right? Minus 6. So 20 minus 6 is 114. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ooh, we're getting close. 7 times 20 is 140, and we take 7 away. Do you think it's going to be a 3? I think so. And maybe a 13? Yep. 140 minus 7. 40 minus 7 is 33. Okay. Now, next one, 8 times 20 minus 8. This one's going to be 9 times 20 minus 9. I want you guys to do them. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. And then I'm going to write the answers in. 8 times 20 is 160. Okay, and you take 8 away from that. 60 minus 8 would be 52. So we're completing our pattern here. I'm guessing this is 171. Okay, so 9 times 2 is 18. We add our zeros, 180. Minus 9, which would be 80 minus 9 is be 71. Add my 100 in, so 171. Yay! We did it. Good job. So go ahead and pause and copy. Please come back to me if you have any questions about this. This is called a factoring table, or a factoring table, because these are all factors of 19. Okay, factor table. Okay, so for the back side, okay, so I'm going to run, I have a copy of the other sheet. I have another copy. So I'm going to put it right next to us, okay, while we do the work. Okay, so we have our factors here. Oops, 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 oops. Here we go. Do. I have last year's paper. Okay, so they want us to use the standard algorithm to divide 7,072 divided by 19. Okay, so they set it all up for us. Now, here's the really cool thing, guys. So how many times does 19 go into 70? Do you know off the top of your head? Yeah, I don't know that. And most people don't. So if you look at 4 is 76, but then we need to go down to 3. That gives us 57 because we can't go over. We can't take 76 pieces if we only have 70, okay? So that's going to be 3. So we put the 3 here. 3 times 19, oh, we already know it, right? 57. Okay, and I subtract. I know this is 13. Okay, and I bring down my 0, right? So 130, which one? Look down my list. I'm going to go with number 6. And I know that that is 114. Are we seeing already how this is helpful? Maybe? Yeah? So 10 minus 4 is 6. 2 minus 1 is 1. I'm going to bring down my 7. So 167. Sorry, I'll draw my arrows for you guys. I know you guys like the arrows. Okay, so 167. That's going to go in 8 times because 9's going to be too much, right? Okay. 8 times 19. Don't even have to do the long math, do I? Because I already know it's 152. 7 minus 2 is 5. 6 minus 5 is 1, and that's a 2. Oh, look, 8 again. Oh, I forgot to draw my arrow. I'm sorry, guys. What do we think? So our answer is 3,688. Okay? So, okay, what do we think? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Kind of a cool thing for those of us that want to do the math and, you know, not use our calculator, okay? Not use our calculator. So this is this kind of cool way. Okay. So next one. Next one is use the standard algorithm. Oh, they want us to estimate first. Okay. And then they want us to use the standard algorithm. Okay. We're going to do our chart again. Okay. Because, I think the chart's cool and we need to practice. Oh, sorry guys. Copy if you need to. Pause and copy. Okay. Okay. Estimation. I'm going to go down with 14,000 divided by, I'm going to go down again to 300. Okay. This is not going to be a nice number. It's not going to be a nice number. So I know that I can cross out my 2 zeros, right? So then it becomes 140 divided by 3. Okay, let's think about this. This is a hard mental math one. I know that 3 goes into 14 like 4 even times, right? Yeah, with 2 left over. So it goes in 4, and that'll leave 220, so that's 6. Oh, but that's going to leave me at the remainder. Yuck. Ugh. Yuck. I don't like that. Let's do the standard algorithm. Okay? Let's do the standard algorithm. Okay. So that kind of gives us kind of a messy number for estimation. I don't know if I like that one. So let's do the standard algorithm. So first we need to, I'm going to go up to 5. Yeah, because or let's see how far we need to go. So I usually take it to, like, I know 315 won't go into 141. So I have 1417 is what I need it to go into. So 1 is 315. I know 2 is, I would say 630, right? Because I have 15 and 15, right? 3 is going to be 900. And then 15, 30, I would say 45. Okay. So you have 3, 6, 9. Ooh, maybe 12. And then 15, 30, 45, 60 maybe. And then our last one, so we have 3, 6, 9, 12. What's our next multiple of 3? 15. And then our next multiple of 15. So 30 and 30 is 60. 60 plus 15 is 75. And if you look here, we have 1417. Okay, so 1575. I go to the next one past that. Okay, so I have 315 divided by 14,175. Always make sure you give yourself lots of room. If you need to use graph paper, please use graph paper. Okay, so 315, how many times does it go into 1,000 or 14,000? 1,417. We're not doing the 5. Okay, 1,417. We can't go in 5 times, so it's going to go in 4, right? So 1,260. 7 minus 0 is 7. It's going to be 3. 11 minus 6 is going to be 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. Bring down my 5. Oh, look, it's just perfect. So how many times does it go in? It goes in 45 times. Okay. You can see this is a little bit, not too bad. 46 and 2/3, 45. Not too shabby. Not too far apart, right? Okay. How do we feel about the factor table? Come and tell me. Let me know. Or put it in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the factor table. I personally think it's super awesome. I know it takes a little bit of time to get your multiples or your factors done. But I think it's a really cool tool when we don't have a calculator. So go ahead and you can pause and copy. I'm going to move on. I'm going to do a couple more for you so that you can see it. And then I'm going to let you work on your own. Okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, so what they want us to do, it says for each exercise, estimate and then divide using the division algorithm. Okay, so because I'm such a fan of the factoring table, I really want you guys to do the factoring table for me. Okay, so I just think it's a good way to go. Okay. So let's estimate first. So we have 484,692 divided by 78. Personally, I would put this up to 500,000 and I would put this up to 80. So I would do 500 because we're closer. Oh gosh, that looks awful. I'm sorry. I would do 500,000 because we're at 484. So you see 48, so I would go up to 50. 500,000 divided by 80. Okay. So I can take this out. So I have 50,000 divided by 80. Ooh, that's still going to give me a bad number. But if I go to 48,000, ooh, I wonder if I go to 480,000. Ooh, it would go in 6 times. Let's try that. Cross it out. So let's go 480,000. See, sometimes you have to change your estimation. Divided by 80, okay? How many times does 8 go into 48? I think that's 8. 8 times 8 is 48, isn't it? I'm going to double check my math. 8 times 8. Oh, no, that's 64. 8 times 6 is 48. Sorry. So I know that 8 goes into 48 6 times, and I have 1, 2, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So sometimes you have to play around with the estimation a little bit. We could have done that with the other one as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and do our factoring first. We know we need to go to 484. Okay. So we have 484 here. So we're going to go, 1 is obviously going to be 78, right? 2, well, it's going to be 14 for the tens place for the 7. And then 8 and 8 is 16. So if you add 140 and 16, or we can just do it this way too. When the numbers get wonky and we can't do them in our head, let's just do a calculator. 78 times 2 is 156. I want to see you guys do the factoring, okay, when you do this. So 78 times 3 is 234. 78 times 4 is 312. Oh, wait. Yeah. 5, and I'm going to go to 6, I think. 312 times, 78 times 5 is 390. Yeah, I need to go one more because I'm going to 484. Okay, so 78 times 6 is 468. So I'm almost there, right? And if I go 70 more, if you think about it, that's going to be way over, okay? So let's write our division problem. We have 78. On the inside, we have 484, 692. The way that I always say this is 484,692 divided by 78. So I know which one goes on the inside and outside. They're dividend and divisor. Okay, so 78 can't go into 48, right? It can't go into 4, can't go into 48, so we go 484. We know that's going to be 6, okay? So 6, we know that's 468, right? So we need to borrow here. That's going to be a 7. 14 minus 8 would be 6, I believe, right? And then 7 minus 6 is 1. We're going to bring down our 6, so 166. Which one? I'm going to go with 2 because it's 156. Can't go over. I have to stay under. Okay, 0, 1. That's 0 there. Bring down my 9. 109, right? I'm sorry, one time. Line everything up as best as you can, okay? I know that sometimes it's difficult. Graph paper helps, like I said. 9 minus 8 is 1. Guys, you can just do 10 minus 7 is 3. Because you're going to borrow it anyway. You just do 10 minus 7. Bring down my 2. Do I have an even? Oh my goodness, they gave me an even number. How cool is that? So 6,214. If we look at our estimation, it's not far. That's our estimate. Not far off. Not far at all. Okay. Okay. Let's do one more. I'm going to leave number 2 for you. You guys okay with that? I hope so. Let's go to a big one. Let's go to page 137. We're going to do number 5. Ooh, it's such a doozy. Okay. Ready? Okay, here we go. Page 137, number 5. Okay, estimate first. I'm going to let you estimate. 1,823,535. Honestly, I would do 2 million divided by 200. If it were me, I would go up with this and I would go down with that. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 divided by 200. Okay, if we look at this, we cross out our zeros, right? So we have 1, 2, 20,000. That becomes 20,000. So we can rewrite it 20,000, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros divided by 2. Okay, divide that in half, guys. We know it's 10,000, right? Awesome sauce. Okay, let's do this, okay? So 245, that can't go into 182, right? Okay, so we have to go up to 1823 on our factors, or our multiples, okay? 1 is clearly going to be 245, right? Okay, so another way to do this, I'm going to show you. Oops, sorry guys. 245. Okay, so we have 245 plus 245. That's 2, right? Oh gosh, oh, I'm not on it today. 490, right? And then we add 245 again. That's going to be 3. 735. Guys, I always number these so I know which one it is. Then I have 245 again I'm adding is 980. Guys, I'm going up to 1800. Whew. So I'm adding 245 again. Is going to be 5 is going to be 1,225. 6, 1,470. Oh, sorry guys. And then I'm adding 245 again, which would mean number 7 is going to be 1715. If I add another 200 to that, am I going to be over my 18? Yeah, I will. I'll be at like 1960. Okay. So I can stop at 7. Because I'll be at 1960. So let's write our problem for our standard algorithm. 1,823,535 divided by 245. Okay. How many times does it go into 1823? I think 7. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, that doesn't work. Let's go here. 13 minus 5. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Oh, yes. And 1 minus 1 is 0. 8 minus 7 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay. So we're going to go 18, or 1,000. Bring our 5 down. 1,085. I'm going to say 4. What do you think? 4 maybe? Okay. So that's going to be 980, right? 5 minus 0 is 5, take away nothing. 5. 8 minus 8 is 0. 10 minus 9 is 1. We're going to bring down our 3. Oh, look, there's a number close to the one we just had. Let's go 4 again. See our multiple of 4. If we go to 5, we're over, right? Okay. So 980. 3 minus nothing is 3. We got to... Let's just make this a 9. And we go here. 15 minus 8. Yes, you can do that. You can take 10 and make it a 9. 15 minus 8, which I would say would be 5, 6, 7. So 73. And then I bring down my last 5. Is it going to be an even number? No remainder. Look at them helping us out. 735. Woohoo. Okay, 3. Do we want to double check it on the calculator? We totally can. I don't have a problem with that. Let's do it. So we have 1,823,535 divided by 245 equals 7,443. Way to go, guys. We did it. Congratulations. Okay, so hopefully the factoring table helps you out. I find this very helpful, especially when I'm doing either two, if I'm going in my tens or my hundreds. Obviously with single 1 digits, I can do the division in my head. But when I'm going into my tens here, or I'm going into my hundreds, it just makes it easier to have this factoring table. Just kind of a little trick for all y'all, little shortcut to help you out, because it also takes a lot of time off of this part, because you already know your factors over here. You take the time over here to take the time off of here. So we're all about freeing up our brain to do the hard math. Okay, so that's it for that. Pause it and copy. Okay. Make sure you have your factor table is all I'm going to tell you. Do your exit ticket. I need to make sure I see all of it. Actually, you know what? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. We're going to do 1 through 5 on our problem set. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do 1 through 5. You are going to do it on a separate sheet of paper. You're going to use the division algorithm, but I want to see the factoring as well. So there's going to be, you're going to do 1 through 5. Okay. Okay. If you need anything, let me know. Send me a private comment.